World of motivation.
Hello everyone. In this modern era, we are often faced with pressure to be like other people. Social media, advertising, even the social environment often creates images of what is considered successful or ideal. However, there is one thing that is often overlooked: the power of authenticity. A person's authenticity, the ability to be oneself without fear or doubt, is one of the most valuable assets any individual can have. Behind each person's uniqueness, there is great potential waiting to be discovered and developed. In this video, we will explore how being yourself, with all its advantages and disadvantages, can be the key to true success in life. Understanding of self. In every individual, there is an essence or characteristic that differentiates him from other people. This essence, which we call oneself, is a combination of experiences, values, beliefs, and aspirations that have been formed throughout one's life. Being yourself means having the courage to present and live your life according to your personal values and beliefs without being influenced by external expectations or pressure. A person's authenticity is often tested when social conformity requires us to behave or think in accordance with society's norms or expectations. However, the courage to stay true to oneself and not sacrifice personal integrity often brings deeper benefits, such as self-satisfaction, happiness, and more meaningful interpersonal relationships. Understanding and appreciating oneself is the foundation for building an authentic and meaningful life. Although society often has certain expectations and standards, the courage to remain yourself and live your life according to your personal values can bring deeper success and happiness. Authenticity, ultimately, is one of the keys to true success. The importance of self-criticism. While being yourself is a value to be cherished, the ability to engage in self-criticism, assessing oneself in an objective and constructive way, is a key component in personal growth. Without self-criticism, we may become trapped in our comfort zone and avoid changes that are important for our development. Self-criticism does not mean always focusing on weaknesses or mistakes. Instead, it is about having an honest view of ourselves, recognizing both strengths and areas that need improvement. With this understanding, we can create a plan of action to strengthen our weaknesses and maximize our strengths. An important thing to remember is that self-criticism must be done with empathy for yourself. This is not a tool for self-deprecation, but rather a tool for increasing self-awareness and guiding personal growth. Self-criticism is an important tool on the journey to becoming your true self. By evaluating ourselves objectively and empathetically, we can understand where we stand, what can be improved, and how we can achieve the best version of ourselves. In achieving true success, self-criticism allows us to continue to develop and adapt to the challenges that come. Comparison with others. In the midst of today's digital era, we often feel trapped in an endless cycle of comparison. With access to social media, we are given a window into other people's lives, their best moments, successes, and accomplishments. However, what we often forget is that what we see is only the tip of the iceberg, not the whole story. Comparing yourself to others can cause feelings of anxiety, insecurity, and feeling inadequate. However, a person's success and happiness cannot be measured based on other people's standards. Each individual has their own path and time to achieve their goals. When we focus on our own journey and recognize that each person has their own unique challenges and obstacles, we are better able to appreciate the process and our personal growth. Stopping the cycle of comparison allows us to fully invest in ourselves and propels us towards true success. While comparisons with others may seem inevitable in today's world, it is important to remember that true success comes from understanding and accepting our own unique journey. By shifting the focus from others to ourselves, we can find the strength and motivation to reach the peak of our potential without being hampered by the shadows of others. Overcoming fear and uncertainty. On the journey to becoming yourself, one of the biggest obstacles we often face is fear and uncertainty. Fear of judgment, fear of failure, and uncertainty about the future. This fear, if left unchecked, can prevent us from taking action, taking risks, and ultimately, living a life that aligns with our values and aspirations. However, what we need to realize is that fear and uncertainty are a natural part of life. They are indicators that we are moving out of our comfort zone, the place where real growth occurs. Acknowledging fears and uncertainties, then choosing to act despite them, is a sign of true courage. It is important to look for strategies that help us face this fear, whether it's through meditation, talking to a close friend, or seeking professional help. Finding ways to overcome these fears will give us the freedom to live life to the fullest. Fear and uncertainty are an integral part of the journey of becoming yourself. However, rather than avoiding them, facing them with courage and determination can be a catalyst for personal growth and transformation. In doing so, we not only become more authentic, but also build resilience to face any challenges that may arise in the future. Being yourself, although seemingly simple, has a number of profound benefits that can impact almost all aspects of our lives. Here are some of the benefits we can experience. Self-satisfaction. When we live according to our own values and beliefs, we feel more satisfied and at peace with ourselves. We no longer feel the need to live up to other people's expectations or force ourselves to fit into a mold that doesn't fit. More authentic relationships. By being ourselves, we tend to approach people who appreciate us for who we are. This builds deeper, more genuine, and meaningful relationships. Mental well-being. Avoiding pressure to be someone we are not reduces stress and anxiety. We become more confident and have higher self-esteem. Resilience. When we are ourselves, we understand ourselves better, including our strengths and weaknesses. This makes us more resilient in facing challenges because we know our abilities. Personal growth. Recognizing and appreciating our uniqueness encourages self-reflection and personal growth. We become more open to learning and growing. Being yourself is not only about living life without masks or facades, but also about enjoying a number of benefits that can enrich our lives. By embracing our uniqueness, we build richer, more meaningful, and fulfilling lives. Ultimately, the courage to be yourself is the best investment we can make in our future. Steps to becoming yourself. Self-reflection. Start by reflecting on what you really want in life, what values and principles you hold dear. Daily journaling or meditation can be great tools to help with this process. Set boundaries. Don't let others dictate what you should do or how you should feel. Set clear boundaries and communicate them with others. Accept your weaknesses. Every individual has strengths and weaknesses. Accepting your weaknesses does not mean giving up, but rather acknowledging and working to overcome those challenges. Look for a supportive environment. Being surrounded by people who support and understand you will make the process of coming into your own easier and more enjoyable. Keep learning. The world is always changing, and there are many things we can learn. By having a learner's attitude, you will continue to grow and develop as an individual. Create a goal and follow it. Determine what you want in life and make a plan to achieve it. Set short-term and long-term goals and review them periodically. Exercise your courage. There are times when you have to step out of your comfort zone to grow. Don't be afraid to take calculated risks and take on new adventures. Becoming yourself is a continuous journey. While it may feel challenging at first, by following the steps above, you can build a strong foundation for a life that is authentic and filled with true success. Remember to always appreciate the process and enjoy every moment on the journey to becoming your true self. Being yourself is the foundation for building an authentic and meaningful life. Although we are often faced with fear, uncertainty, and the temptation to compare ourselves to others, the courage to remain authentic and live life according to our personal values provides a number of profound benefits. Self-criticism plays an important role in personal growth, providing a deeper awareness of our strengths and weaknesses, allowing us to act with courage even in the face of fear. Additionally, by focusing on our own journey and avoiding comparisons with others, we can achieve true success that comes from self-understanding and acceptance. Being yourself, ultimately, is not just about authenticity, but also about self-fulfillment, authentic relationships, mental well-being, resilience, and ongoing personal growth.